This is what you don't want to do with your plow truck. I'm not going to name any names whose truck this is, but got it buried good. So I'm going to shoot a little something different, and I'm going to winch this thing out of here. Kind of at a bad angle. I'm going to come closer over to where I'm standing now, try to hook a straight line chain and just try to winch the back end. If I could pull this back end over to where kind of my truck is now, where it's pointing, if I can get it pointed over there, I'll probably back it right out. So here we go. I'm by myself. I'll try to shoot this as best I can. Let me get set up here. All right, this is gonna be test run number 1. If it works, we'll be good. If it doesn't, then we'll have to maybe move what we're doing. So I got it hooked around the frame, got the chain. It's kind of a longer chain. I wish I had a shorter one, but I'm gonna run with what I brung. Got it on the hitch. And take the slack out of it slow, and then see how much room I have in the front of me. As long as I have enough room in the front of me, I'll pull it, but I kind of wish it was a different angle, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to grab it by the back and try to pull it straight out. There's a lot of, it's buried in there. So I'm thinking the best thing is just get the ass end over and then try to back it out. So, but like we said, it's not a show queen, but I don't want to ruin this truck anymore. And if I came and I pulled at this angle, I'd definitely rip into that quarter panel. Let's give this a go. Slack out of your chain before you go yanking on anything. You could really do a lot of damage if that chain was to slip or come apart or rip off whatever you're trying to pull. So it's like the tortoise and the hare, slow and easy is going to win the race. So I got the chain tight. I'm going to start pulling it, and hopefully it's just going to rip this thing over so I can go and get the key and just back it out. So here we go. All right, so I got it pulled, got a decent amount moved, probably about 10 inches farther over towards me now. I did have to kind of yank on it some, unfortunately, because where he plowed, my tires want to spin, so I kind of had to get a little bit of momentum. Not a lot, just a little bit, just to break it loose. So now I got a chain hitch to hitch because I got the back end coming out. I just want to kind of get it, but I want to get it coming more this way, and I want to stay away from, like I said, that quarter panel. I got to go in the house and get the key. Well, love it. I get told, hey, the keys are going to be on the kitchen table. Just, you know, see if you can help, you know, get the truck out. Like I said, I came here, I'm on my own. So I go in the house to get the keys. I'm looking all over, can't find the keys. I call the person, oh, my brother tried getting the truck out and he left the keys in it. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean? He buried it. So this truck wasn't even as buried. His brother got it there by trying to get it out. So that's another thing too. When you get stuck sometimes, you're better off, if you're stuck and you can't get it out after trying, you're better off not trying to get it out any other way, because sometimes you just bury it more, and that's what they did. They buried it way more. Now, I've already hit a couple pulls. I've got the truck kind of going the way I want. I got my truck in low gear. Anytime I do this, anytime I plow, anything I do that I'm really gonna work the truck, throw the transfer case in low. You know, let the gearing do the work for you. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, it's out. So since where it was buried in there, bro. It was buried in there. Oh my God, look at the mess. Oh, he's gonna have to do some work. I think this is his neighbor's yard. So come the springtime, he's gonna be getting fill and fixing his neighbor's yard. Whew. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I don't even want to say this, but I'm gonna say it. This is the second time in less than 12 hours I've had to pull this truck out of a ditch from plowing. All right, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I took his plow, I cleaned up a little bit of his driveway, but I'm gonna do it with my truck. I'm just better working the plow on my truck than his truck, even though I've used this truck a few times to plow. You get used to what you use all the time. But here she is, she's back, ready to go. Stuck twice in the last 12 hours. But I mean, we did get a fair amount of snow. We probably got, I don't know, 18 to 24 inches, depending on where your drifts are and where your house is, where you live in the state. Because, man, this stuff. So Saturday, I'm working on a little project at the shop. People are talking, oh, we're gonna get some snow. That was like Saturday morning. By Sunday, you know, 5 o'clock, it's like, oh, we're gonna get 18 to 24 inches of snow. And then bam, here, we got it. It's full on. So, you know, just wanted to shoot something different. It's kind of funny, yanking that old rusty Chevy out of the snowbank, but what are you gonna do? You gotta help people out. So, hope everybody's safe.